Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Carroll University Call of Duty. We are back for the 2026 Black Ops 7 season. It has been missed. Tonight, Carroll is taking on UW Stevens Point. In-state showdown. Both teams' first game of the season, so no intel on either. Very excited to have you joining us if you have chosen to do so. We're excited. This year's team, that's returners, Replex, Ray, FYM, and the new dogs, Avatar, and only Zeps, rounding out the roster this year. So, very excited to see. We are on a 60-second delay, so just so you are aware, if you have a chat, I will get back to you as soon as I can, but I'm not ignoring you. Just trying to do a bunch of different things at the same time, but very excited. We'll be in the game very shortly. Our map set for today, I want to make sure I'm getting this right. Colossus, Den, Raid. We're starting off on Colossus, and then Den for the Overload will be the three to start off. So excited to see those maps. Been scrimming a little bit, practicing. Some good, some bad, some mixed results, but you know, that's what we are here for, is to learn, and it will be ready to go. So give them the okay. We are ready to get into this match. Match is loading and starting soon, so and we are loading in here on Colossus, where Carroll University taking on UW Stevens Point from up in the, I guess you call that the West. Not far away, so we're hoping that ping here shouldn't be a factor in today's game. "10 seconds until the start of the match." Carroll starts off on this side of the map, preferred side of the map, P2. We're starting off with Mate, only Zeps, this side of the map. Nades are going to be over the left side of the map. Starting off, no pressure going to be there. We're going to hop on board with player 7 and Reflex, who's going to get 1 immediately. Make it 2. It's done. Stays down. Help is going to be over the top from player number 5 and Ray. Ray's able to get a 3rd. So you can see player 8 is going to be taken down on this lower side of the map. Information is going to be gained over from Replex. As it sounds over the top, going to be taken down. Will be traded as well over to Stevens Point. Able to get some of this initial time as Trey gets the info, spots it out, starts working over to this P2 side of the map. Gunfight is going to go in favor of Trey Pants. Not going to be traded out. They're going to get 2, but Ray finally able to trade that player out as Carroll is going to see a lead change on behalf of Stevens Point. Zion Vlogs going to retreat back over to this P1 as they set up a push over here from player 1. Trey Pants, I can already tell, is the aggressor on this team. 4 and 2 start, looking for the back spawns. It's going to be taken down. That's 3 in the feed for Carroll. And make it all 4. Let's see what they decide to do. If they're going to decide to take some space, and they will. Right, pushed up on this side of the map. P1 is going to get 1. Playing this deep side of the map. More pressure is going to be up front side. So a good setup coming in from Carroll. We'll see how Stevens Point decides to attack this. Ray with another in this P1 side of the map. He's on 5. Just a few kills away from that coveted Hellstorm. He's going to hold this P1 side of the map. Going to take out another. Will be traded out by Dark Lords. Dark Lords backs out. Tries to chow this player 8 out in Avatar. Avatar starting off 2 and 2. Holding this anchor of the spawn. As you can see, Carroll off to a quick 40-point lead as they rotate over to P3. Another 2 in the feed from Replex, and this is a great time for us to go over to a quick listening with Carroll University Call of Duty.
I flipped.
Bird, I'm just playing my life. I'm playing my life.
We flip. They're gonna spawn your side, Jacob. Blue.
Inner wall.
I'm close. It's gonna be flanking.
Shower me.
Yep.
Flanking dead.
Yep.
Flanking dead.
Nice.
I need help on
I
player.
can play back if you want me to.
Yeah. Play back.
Alright.
Blue crate.
Yep. I'm dead. Never mind.
sub.
I only have
Stay
pistol.
alive.
I
I'm
only
with
I
you,
only
I'm
have
with you.
pistol. I only have
He's
pistol.
lit.
Stay alive. I flipped. We can pinch him.
One in the back, flank.
Yep.
Try to get new.
Not two.
Get old. I got new.
I got 2 old. There's one yellow on old.
Heard.
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna play
cut the
waterfall.
P1.
Alright,
I still don't have spawn.
Yeah.
I'm
Pick up
despawn.
P1. Pick up P1.
On you, Ray. He's pushing
Yep.
up back.
He's elevator.
Yeah, elevator.
Dead.
Nice.
I think there's another
that's
one back
good.
here though.
Watch
Alright,
your
you got
front.
back?
Watch your front.
I got time.
There's one.
I'm all the
There's
way
one
back.
pushing you.
One side.
Ray,
Dead.
one pushing you.
Nice. I have your help. I have your help.
Oh, water. Alright, I'm going back mid. I'm going back P1.
Yep, heard. Another one front.
Heard.
Waterfall.
One more,
Waterfall.
one
Coming
more.
up. I can't see him.
Oh, he's got camo. Active camo. On time.
Yeah, they're running a lot of GH shit.
He's dead.
P1 still. Am I dead? P1, he's gonna go
Found
yellow.
one. Waterfall.
P1
P1
door.
dead. P1 dead.
Nice.
I have all P1.
Alright, I'm going back up. I got P1.
Heard.
I have scrap if you want to go new.
Yeah,
Fair.
go new.
Never mind. He's
I need
back
help.
P1.
I need help new.
I'm gonna.
But Monte, you can go. I got time.
I'm rotating from back behind them.
One waterfall. Pushing old.
Got
Oh my.
two on.
Yep, waterfall coming up.
Behind you. I
You're dead.
flip.
Nice.
Nice,
Another
Gav.
one.
I'm grabbing spawns too.
Yeah, we got good spawns.
Waterfall.
I'm with you, Jacob.
Waterfall.
I got your front door. I got your
I
front.
need help. Yep, I got waterfall,
Bottom
I got
tunnel. He left.
Yeah.
He left waterfall.
When do you guys go waterfall when you spawn?
Watch
back?
your flank.
Yeah, I'm watching
Waterfall.
waterfall.
Dead.
The
Another
hell
one on
is
time.
that?
Nade stuns.
Oh, there's
I went
3
through
in there.
guys.
There's 3 in there.
I can
They're
push some
deep.
water.
I needed one.
I got a hell.
Two on. Nice. Save it for later.
Still one.
Wait. Chow time together.
Yep, I'm on.
With you,
I
Ray.
got front door. Need
I got
waterfall. Play
waterfall, I got
waterfall, Gav.
I got waterfall. Don't just
Okay,
play
okay,
time.
okay.
Flank. Someone
Alright, set up
flanking
new.
us.
Set up new. I got skirt.
Heard.
I'm gonna play waterfall too.
I'm with you,
Two
Monte.
old. One drop.
One in the back. We're on me.
Last one.
Dead in the back. Dead in the back.
Yep.
2.
That's two dead.
3.
I got three. That's four.
Nice,
That's four.
nice. Set up. Yeah, I got C1. I'm watching.
I have one.
Got me. Spawning there still. Nice.
Dead.
They still have spawns.
I got back.
believe.
I got back.
No, we have spawns. I got you.
Okay.
I got your mid.
Fuck.
I got your mid in a sec.
Yeah.
Bro, why are they?
I'll just play
What
anchor
the
in the back.
fuck are they doing? What
Yeah.
the fuck are these guys doing?
I got 2 waterfall.
As you can see, Carroll take off to about a 100-point lead. We are back from the listening. Looks like there is a little bit confusion. Some active camo is happening. That is banned. It's not GA'd at all. So we'll play it out, let them know that is not allowed after this map. But understandable, it is the first map of the season. Something that might not be super clear to this guy. So Carroll, rotating again over from this P2 over P3. Those spawns got very gnarly at the end. I mean, Jacob killed 2 or 3 people and they were spawning literally right next to him. So, I mean, we did have someone pushed out a little bit further on the map, but I don't know that would trigger necessarily those spawns. As Monte turns and burns on another one of these players. So Carroll pretty dominant in this first map so far, as Ray is going to watch this tunnel side, able to help out his teammates over on this side of the hill. 18 and 10 so far. 8 is going to come in from the team kill. Avatar staying down in time, trusting his team over with the help. Monte, Zep's trying to flank, not going to be successful. Player 1 is going to chow out. Kills are going to come in. We'll see if Carroll reads the map. Doesn't look like they are, but now they're going to have the information. Replex over the top, gets 1, gets a second, pulls out the pistol, able to get a third, stays down. He's on a 5, 25 and 11 for this opening map of the season for Carroll. Looking good as they are on the good side of the map to rotate over to this P4 side of the map as well. And Avatar already there. A little bit late, but still going to beat them in time. So able to double stack this. Ray going to retreat for the backside of the map. So Carroll already ahead of the game for Stevens Point. Trey fighting on the side of Stevens Point, 25 and 20. Putting some good shots in as they work to make waves here. Try to get a break on this first hill. It's going to slide in, taken down by Ray. And that game map is going to go in favor of Carroll. 250 to 87 on the side of Carroll. 7 ping is right indeed, Kari. We are playing another Wisconsin school, so about a 2.5 hour difference. We figured that no matter the host, we should be pretty fair ping, but you can see Replex with the best play so far. I'm gonna get a nice clean in the feed as we head back to the desk as we prepare for Colossus map number 2, which was funny enough. I actually told them and recommended to veto the Colossus search, but I guess we're ego challenging it. Nonetheless, it happens. But yeah, excited to be back, man. I haven't casted in quite a while. This will be my last season, man. This will be my last season, bro. Not casting no more, man. I'm not coaching. I don't know where our main coach is. Sly Reaper, nowhere to be found. Yeah, Carroll looking good there. Really not much you could say. I'll let them know, tell them to let them know about the had to let them know. You know, no, this isn't the first team that's done that. So your gas active count. Yeah, I know. Hey man, it happens. It happens. Just trying to let them know early. I mean, Carroll played well. I still think there's some mistakes there, obviously, that were made. When we played those super fast-paced teams, we really struggled in scrims yesterday. Played a couple just super good, fast-paced teams. Our decision-making on point, teamwork on point, and the team just definitely struggles with that. I think they play more traditional, slower-paced COD, like a Cold War. This would be a decent Cold War roster where it's not super fast and can kind of take time to set up some plays, etc. But in this game, when you start to play the super twitchy, super fast players and they're running it down, our team definitely gets stumbled. Yeah, 2026 debut. Excited. Do have another match. It's, I think, rescheduled for Sunday before the game. I think we're playing a demon squad, so that'd be interesting. But yeah, Stevens Point, I think this is their first year in the scene. So excited to see another Wisconsin school and hope they stay at it, stay true. I know sometimes it could be demoralizing when you play competitive, like for the first time or whatever the case may be. Especially, I don't know their support system or if they have a coach or I don't know kind of their process, but Trey is shooting on their team. I think they can obviously build from that and continue. I mean, this series is long from over. Search and destroy, I told them, is anyone's game. So you got to be on your P's and Q's after that map one. You can't get too high, can't get too low. But yeah, it's nice to see Replex shooting, and I will also give shout out to Ray. Ray is calming much better. You know, we talked about him being a leader, being a returner, and kind of directing traffic, and so you can kind of hear you say like, "Hey, stay waterfall off spawn." That's, you know, part of the things that we talked about we wanted to do, and so hearing that's really good out of Ray, and so hopefully we can keep that up. Even when the matches are not looking great, I think is where we struggle in the comms. When we're in the game, it's close or we're winning, comms are obviously easier to do. But when you're getting ran a little bit, they go off to a quick like 60-point lead. It's easily to be like, man, we're lagging, or you know. So I think that they did well that map. We still haven't got loaded into the new map 2. So just waiting on that to happen. I should throw up like a scump mini game. We do a mini game, bro? That'd be you. I'd have to get it set up. Hold on. W. Little scump watch party esque. That mini games. Window capture. I just opened Chrome. WS. I'll just do a. Do a window cap. Or vocal on that. Yeah, absolutely. Good to see. Hey, I just said window capture. I meant, bro. Display. Display cap. Meant to say. To go. What should we do? Wordle? Play the Wordle. Get active. Whoa. That do not look right. My fault. This is how I always start, so I have the game in the background, so I'll be able to check that out. 1E. 1E. Okay. Yeah. Ooh. Sha. There's no T. There's no O. Sorry. A. Chill. 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 No, it's not an M. But yeah. Chill. Ooh. Ch. This is probably easy. Chill. All right. Wow, Mars, chat. Like the country? I'm lost. There's no V. Oh no. Oh. Uh. Shit. Oh no. I have no idea. Which, bro, I legit don't know. I'm just gonna guess. I have no idea. I have no idea. I didn't know that that's a word. Learn something new every day. Learn something new. Let me get it. Let me see. Hey, I don't have any update. I don't know what's going on for map 2. I can work on the settings, I guess. Outcaster series score. Team 1 is at 1. Team 2. On those series count. Tried to get the full-blown production. I tried to get the player cams. I'm not gonna put blame on any player, but they didn't want player cams. Player cams. So, is what it is. What's going on? I know I think we sent them the rules, so maybe they're like getting the right, you know, that stuff going, but not the exclusive coaches fit. You feel me? Limited edition. Wear this much no more anymore, but yeah, I couldn't throw it away, man. They're taking their time setting up the match, so I could just join. I'm gonna just join them. Oh, they're fixing their rules, so we can join them. Oh, this might be a while. We might have to play another minigame. So did it. Yeah, subscribe to play the mini now, which is insane. Getting every dollar out of us. Just put more ads. Display connections. Right there, put some ads on it. Sounds like we were at joining, but all right, let's take a look. About rivalry. Conflict. Friction. Conflict, rivalry, war. Heated. Out a conflict. Or a rivalry. We'll go with that. No. So. Alright, bullseye, bingo. Are they trying to like say these are random? We're in the lobby. Lobby it up. Civil Discord. terrible at this game. Friction, conflict, bout, rivalry. Gonna be this because it would have said one away. I just made a mockery of myself, but I gotta just guess because I have to get in the game. Conflict, discord, friction, rivalry, games of chance. I didn't know if that's what they were going with the war. Ooh, what's it? War. I got those three, more or less. Talk about like okay. Wolves, heat, magic, pets. Typical. I'm ready, so sure. Podcast settings are retained. Team identity, yep. And series score is yep. "31 minutes ago, your microphone is unmuted, but there is no signal." Trust something new this year. We're gonna do listenings during search. I'm trolling. I actually did rock with that though at EWC. That was lit. We are loading in. We are match ready. We load into map number 2. It'll take a little bit more work. I will get this done. Are starting in 7-5-4. Looks like people still have not switched the teams yet, and there we are. It says it's best of 9. You can ignore that. Carroll starting off on this defensive round. I'm on the wrong side. See how the plays develop. Avatar is going to strike blood first. Formation is going to be gained from Replex on this side of the map. Side isn't going to see anything. Maybe we'll bump over. I do like this setup. As long as we're not overextending here. Wait for info. Yep, great. They know they have the bomb back down. Sorry, it's going to be tagged up. Stevens Point is deciding to play a little bit more split. Try to make individual plays throughout the map. He's going to spot one through the P1 side. Going to tag that player up. Backs away. Bomb is going to be wrapped over from the Stevens Point players. Go on board with Trey. Less frying on the map number 1. Get shots into Replex. Maybe a little bit of a opportunity. Zeps is able to get 2. Backs away. Bomb's going to be picked up by this player number 1 in Trey. Opportunity to clutch here in the 1v3. Stay on board with Trey, who is going to be taken down. Bomb will be defused shortly by player number 7 and Ray. Carroll off to a 1-0 lead. They will be heading to the defensive side of the map. All right, the offensive side of the map. I got my eyes so bad. Actions are correct. I'm going from Carroll opting to go to the A-bomb side of the map. And I'm on with Ray, who is going to get the hit marker. Great play is already being developed here. Stevens Point player. Trey is going to get 1. Can't make it 2. Replex is going to gun that player. Dark Lord. Zion able to pair together to get 2. Zion should play their lives here. Information is going to be gained in the 2v2 now. Dark Lord and Zion are going to be up against Replex and Avatar. The AR duo from Carroll University deciding to wrap this bomb over to the B side. Some patience from Avatar, who's going to be trying to pick up this flank late. Player 4 is going to wrap around. Is able to get one, able to get two, and a great play here out of Stevens Point to even it up at 1 game apiece. 1 round apiece. See the flank comes in from the Dark Lord. Avatar was picking it up shortly, but just that timing of not turning it around. Able to clean it up. Snaps over to all 2 players. Might have a little bit of an aimbot on. Got to toggle at the end there. Looking to a 3rd player. I don't know. Sus. We'll have to send that into the league. 1-1 now. No snipers out for either team so far. Jacob is the sniper of this team. Replex is going to hold this A side of the map. Going to get information on the single stun. Take a little bit of a passive setup. You can see Ray holding through this P1 side of the map. He's going to get information, I think, on Trey. Does spot this player. Trey playing with this food, trying to back down Ray. Ray going to reposition for information on each other. Tags in. Trey backs away again. And it's going to be potentially traded out. No, to Replex. Replex is going to fall down. So now a great position here for player number 4, who's able to take a spice up the mat. Going to decide to turn around, grab the bomb, potentially get this bomb down at A. Going to be caught by Ray. So now Trey, in another situation, try to clutch around in the 2v3 situation. Bomb is going to be down near A side. Mate, waiting for the information that I don't believe has any information or spots the bomb. Going to get a little bit active here. Maybe chasing the player over to the B side. Avatar 1v1 wins it against Trey. All down the Alpha Fox, who is going to have to clutch this 1v3 if they want any chance to win this round. Bomb is down, so that plant is going to have to come in. Oh, he's going to spot this player, Carroll. Another round after falling in that last round. I didn't mean to do that. Game's not over. Really. I'll take with the beautiful finish there. Carroll is over to the attacking side. Start off with Avatar. Have the AR in hand. Just going to check really quick. No sniper still for Replex. Stun goes over the top. Nothing going to be hit. Nades also flying over the top. So they back down this player. The no player is over there in A. One to be taken down on that P1 side of the map. Replex not able to stay down. Trey trades that out. So Trey fighting back. 3-3. Dark Lord as well. 3-2 so far. So pretty even in the slaying so far early in this search and destroy. Bomb is going to go down. Number 7 holding this P1 control of the map. So just patience here. As Mate able to take 1. More information gained as Trey's going to get 1. Now a 1v2 situation for Trey. Gets 1, gets out tunnel. Plenty of time to work this defuse. Got the knife, gets active. And this is a really good route here. Probably has the information that Ray was last seen at P1. Trying to take down Ray in the 1v1 situation. Mate versus Trey. Zepp's playing this corner, not getting too active. Has the mute field on, mute device, which is great. Plenty of time, plays the diffuse time, and there's not going to be enough time for Trey to get on the bomb. So great spot here for Mate. Gonna lose the gunfight, but makes the right play. As Trey retains the 4 streak, gets back to spawn. As Carroll, another round here in the search and destroy to make it a 3-1 lead. Again, still no snipers from either side so far. See if it comes out for Replex. Not yet. Even slaying here from the Carroll side of the map. But we will go on board and give some love to Trey Pants, who is on a 4 streak. See if they can hit this streak. And Ray actually going to pull out the sniper. Back pocket. Gets 1. Gets a 2nd in Trey Pants. Don't play with your food. Misses the 3rd on the Alpha. Alpha decides to reach out, and that's going to be 3 on the round for Ray. Not the typical sniper there from Carroll University. Nonetheless, able to get a couple there. Ray gets 3 on the round with the sniper. Beautifully done. Streak out of play for the time being for Trey. Carroll rallies off 3 straight rounds after falling that round 2. take a 4-1 lead here in the Search and Destroy Map 2. Colossus leading the series 1-0 in the opening game of the 2026 CCL season. Stay on board with Ray. Let's look to have the Dravic back in hand. It's like going to wrap back around. Switch up the play. Bomb carrier is going to be Zeps. The information tunnel that no one is there. Replay backs down 2. That brings clearance over to this B side of the map, so a plant surely should be able to go down as Reflex is going to extend out. Get information for a team. Does Child 1 and Dark Lord. Ace watch here for Reflex, and it's not going to happen. As Ray, I believe that it was on the backside, able to get that to make it match point here in the map 2 on Colossus for Carroll. Great map so far for Ray. 8-2 start. I believe was trying to take one hostage, which would have been really tough. 8-2 start, like I said, hoping to close it out here in this round number 7. Here, see if the sniper comes back out from Ray. Currently on a 4, along with Replex. Sniper is in hand. They're going to go double AR with the sniper on the defensive side of the map. Ray, trying to get information on this top. Might have seen a sliver of hope from Zion. Zion's going to get away. I've maybe seen the sniper glint. Ray gets one with the sniper as Dark Lord tries to slide across, and I think they're probably just going to wrap this bomb away. We'll see what they decide to do. Player number 5 on this opposite side of the map, playing a little bit Eddie corner here. A little bit overextended. Trey is going to get one. Seps trades it out, and that will be bomb. A little bit of awkward timing here on the low side. There was one top, one low. We'll hop on board with Trey. 7-5 currently slaying out for Stevens Point. Members of the WIAC. Wisconsin Intergalactic Athletic Conference, I believe, is the name of the game, and that will be the game for Carroll. 6-1 here on this Search and Destroy to take map number 2 in dominating fashion. As you see, Mate with the final kill to finish 6-3 for this map. We'll take a look at the stats here. Trey Pants 7-6, but no consistent slaying on the Stevens Point side, but you can see consistency. Zaps with 6, Replex with 7, Ray with a 10, and Avatar chipping in with 3 of his own as we head back to the desk as we prepare for the overload on Den. Looking forward to that overload on Den. Carroll's opportunity to have their first rep officially of overload. Scribbled a couple times, but this will be the official answer to see if they can translate what they were doing in practice over to the match as they get into this long, what would hope to be a long season and improvement for Carroll University Pioneers. Absolutely. So with these codcasters, I apologize for that best of 9 that was showing. It should be max score 3, team 2. So it's not on me. I'm just gonna remove the series score so it doesn't mess with the properties there. Or for those that may be joining us, 2-0 in favor of Carroll University Pioneers as we head over to the map number 3, Overload on Den. First time we're seeing Den and Overload for the season. New game mode for those that might be joining competitive COD for the first time this season. Overload. There's a neutral device that spawns in the middle of the map or in the middle of both teams. It rotates throughout. It goes from middle right, mid to left, etc. Teams grab the device, try to score in one of 2 goals on the opposite side of the map. Scores are worth 1 point. The ball carrier or the device carrier only has a use of a pistol. And first to 4 in the first round, that will trigger the halftime. I'll talk about the overtime if we get there. But yeah, pretty fun mode. I think there needs to be a couple of tweaks to the rules with the timing, but fun to watch, interesting to play. Depends on if you're in the winning or losing side. But really looking forward to seeing if Carroll can translate what they've been working on and talking about in the VOD room, in the practice room, into a win here for the clean sweep of UW Stevens Point. But Trey has anything to say about it? Trey has been shooting. Maybe the comps are going to be flowing on the Stevens Point side to get that one on the board as we get ready Overload, it can be an interesting game. If you make quick decisions, you could be able to run that score up. We can see a potential map 4, which would be over to, I think it's Den again. I'll make sure I'm saying that correctly. If we see a map 4, it would be Den again before a potential map 5 on raid. We are getting the lobby loaded up and ready to go. Just trying to get them excited. Box. Seeing Trey on my list, but trying to get them in the lobby so we can get this started. Shout out to everyone that's joining us today. Carroll currently up 2-0 as we await the third map that should be starting any time now. Once again, we're on a 60-second delay, so I apologize for any of the comments being a little bit late, but really excited about what we're seeing from Carroll on the first map of the season. I'm also impressed with Steven's point. The first season, I believe, here in the CCL. A little bit of a grind, you know. We have some good teams, some bad teams. I'd say, you know, if we're being honest and self-reflective, we're towards probably the lower half, mid to lower half. And so to see, you know, 2 map wins early in the season always helps with the confidence. But you can't get too high or get too low, because if we go into a match and score 15 in a hard point, that's happened to our team before in previous years. So we just got to keep getting better, keep practicing as we load in here to the map number 3, Overload, in just about 15 seconds. This is a map of, I won't give away the game plan too much, but, you know, we have talked about it, practice our strategy, but the game in general is a game of decisions and quick decisions. And so we'll hop on board to the map number 3. Carroll, we'll start on this, I guess you would say, I think that this is probably the disadvantage side in some ways. But you could say if you have the lead going into the second round, you probably actually would want the side. So good team nades come out immediately to start. 3 kills going to be in the feed. And Carroll, if they're fast and quick in their decisions, should have a chance here to cap the point. And all the information is going to be gained from this player 5 in Zeps. Is going to be taken down. And Carroll with the quick dunk score right off the rip. You see player number 6 already getting active. Replex for the spawn kills. Going to see 2 on the feed. Player 7 just up on this map. See Avatar and spot the ball carrier there and be taken down, traded out immediately. So player number 7, Ray spots 1, should take space up the map if they are quick enough. Dark Lord quickly on the flank, able to get 1, potentially going to fall off the map there. Tries to get the movement back up, trying to stay on board, but not going to be able to. And now ball carrier going to be Ray, has limited to the pistol. 3 going to be down, shouldn't be the first to go. Just to be careful, going to wait for the team who should push this out and bully it. Trades are going to come in. Ray able to get a 3rd, so he will try to make this score. They should be spawning across the map, and player 5 already proactive, getting to this new point. Player 3 is going to take space up the map, so if Steven Point can keep this pressure up the map with Zion, they should have an opportunity to play these spawn kills. And Gun just not going to be ready. Player 2, it's a mad dash for Replex. It's going to be stopped. So Carroll, once again on the offensive. Ray going to be the lead blocker here. Stuns in nade should come to cross. They decide not to. Able to get the kill on player 6 in Replex. Is going to dunk that. Now Carroll up 3 early. As it spawns back to mid. Avatar currently on the 3 streak. It's 1. All is going to be spawning soon. The pressure already up the map with Ray and Zeps. A little bit of confusion, I think, on where they potentially are spawning. Snaps back onto this player. Last player alive is going to be player number 2. Information is going to be gained. So all on the Replex to try to make the play as the lead block comes in. And that will be a quick halftime here for Carroll. We look at the play of the half. 4 scores does trigger the halftime. 8 in the, if you get up to 8 in the second half, that should be the game. So you see Avatar with the 3-piece middle of the map gets 2 as the dunk comes in for the team, and then the reach out to mid map. Beautiful shots on the Alpha. Have an 8-3 half and down good damage here in that first round of control. Heading over to the second side, once again, up 4-0. We'll start off with Trey Pants to see what Trey is able to spark potentially for the Stevens Point team back against the wall here in their opening match of the CCL. Going to chow out immediately. Gets one. And Zeps spots person up on the left. It's going to be tagged up weak. Good nade over here and read on the Replex. And Replex just ready to go. Guns up. Now Carroll trying to advance the map. As Replex spots 2, going to get a 2-piece. This player number 7 is now going to engage, stunned up, so the information is going to be gained, but now a 2-piece potentially coming in from Ray. As he gets 2, but going to be traded out. Replex is here, see if they can get the dunk in, and a great goal line stand here. As now, Stevens Point waited for the lead blockers. Alpha being patient, can't be too greedy here. Should wait for the team, and does. 3 is going to slide out in Zion. 3 and 9, make it 4. Backs away, plays the life. This is good defense. One more trade that comes in. Oh, and unfortunately, the stop's going to be in. With a great defensive stand. But Dark Lord already here, ready to cut the map. Going to get 1 with Alpha Fox. Alpha Fox going to be traded. Team kill does come in, but that's 3 down now, 4 in the feed. If Trey can make a play up the map, this is a potential scoring opportunity for Stevens Point. They've got to get these stuns and nades over the top. They get 1. Information is going to be gained. 1 kill is going to come in from Trey. Trey tags up another, has to back away. Now good nades from Carroll, and Trey tries to do it all, gets 1. Pistol in hand, gets 2. 4 streak for Trey, waiting for the reinforcements to come mid-map. Could grab bomb and wrap right if possible. Stays alive again, and the reinforcements just now getting here. See player 3 just trying to hit a good pinch, not going to be there. Alpha tries to get some more tags in, and Trey still battling, finally going to be taken down as the ball does reset, and Dark Lord now gets there. Player 5, Nzep's going to grab the bomb. No lead blocker here, so I'm going to try to sneak this ball in, but I don't know that they will have the timing there. Tries to get the gun up in time. Not going to happen. Avatar is able to trade. The team kill is going to come in, and Carroll with the 5th point of the game. Ball reset in their side, so they should be able to keep this map pressure up, grab the bomb, and just relay this back over as the players for Stevens Point are going to spawn on this A side of the map. And you see player 7 only resisted by player number 1. Should be potentially traded out, and is. So the overload device should be able to be grabbed. Player 6 is cutting this entire side. Replex now on a 5 streak, 15 and 5 for this map, but it will go to Dojo side. So this is a critical kill over here for Ray, which is able to stay alive shortly. Blank is going to come in from player number 3. Is able to get 1. Zion, 7 and 13, make it 8. Kills are going to be down. Overload device is going to be taken. Unfortunately, maybe a little bit too much dip on the chip quickly without establishing that lead blocker or any map pressure. But player 2, if they can get here quickly and 1 and 3 can stagger this push, this would be a great pinch here from player number 2. Ray is over the top. Ball carrier is going to be behind. Probably potential to dunk it, and does. 7-0 in the favor of Carroll. And 1 more score will be the game, as you see Dark Lord 3 and 15 on the ball potentially. It's going to be taken down. Player number 1 and Trey, 17 and 14. Trying to get away with their life. Player 7, I think it's converging. They do now have information, but is being hunted down. Tries to get 1 in Ray, unable to do so. And so Carroll, with this final point, would be victorious in the series. And there it is, the series in favor of Carroll, as they take down UW Stevens Point in 3-0 fashion here in the opening match of the CCL. As you can see, Replex 18 and 6 to start the year. Great plays, 2200 damage. And able to get this clean 2-piece that led to the score on this side of the map. As we take a look at the stats here in this map 3 overload, Trey Pants once again fighting back, 2400 damage. Pretty good accuracy there. But you can see even the top damage in the lobby from Trey, but consistent slaying, everyone positive from the side of Carroll University. As we head back to the desk and prepare for an interview for the Carroll team. We'll get them ready to go, and then we will wrap up the stream here as we get near 10:30 Central Time. For the people on the East Coast, if there are any watching, thank you for tuning in. Appreciate y'all. But yeah, I mean, great. We'll go back and look at the stats and see, what's the official stat line look like. I think, came out well in the hard point. Could have been probably a little bit better in terms of decision making. But they're on the overload. I felt like they made really quick decisions. They kind of understood what the game plan was. And even in search, I mean, I just thought that they had a plan. Everyone, was on board with that plan. They executed it. And they did really well. So, I'm just waiting for the okay. I don't want to go into the channel and interrupt if they're debriefing or whatever the case may be, but I'd like to hear from the team if possible. Let me just DM them personally. They might not want to. We'll see. This is the first game of the year. This is probably new for some of them. We haven't done this in quite some time. Streamlink, Trey pads. I got you, Trey. I don't even know that. All right, we're gonna go in to do some interviews. Yo, we are live, wrapping up the stream here. I have the Carroll University Call of Duty team. We're gonna start with the captain of the team, Jacob. How does it feel to come out first match of the season and 3-0 in a dominant fashion?
Feels great. Happy to be have Mate and Gavin on the team for their first official match. So it feels good to have a dub.
Awesome. We'll go over to Ray. Ray, how are you feeling about the team? What are some things you think you can take from today's match and carry forward? And what are some things you think you still got to work on for the rest of the season?
Honestly, this is probably one of the best games we probably played together, even though we communicated well, we pushed together, we aligned paths when we were separated and stuff like that. So definitely communication was good. That's probably the biggest thing I need to work on still is communication. I'm kind of always a little quiet at times or not trying to be assertive as I should be, but I definitely try to use that game, and hopefully I can become better with that and get some more dubs like this.
Awesome. Gavin, welcome to the team. How did you feel today's match went? What are some things that you're trying to focus on individually?
Thank you for having me on this team. I really have some things that I think I want to work on are map positioning. I don't think I have that down yet. Like knowing where to look and stuff. That seems to be a thing I need to know. And I think the match went really well. We definitely had our downsides, I think, but we brought it back even better.
Sure. Wrapping up with Mate, how are you feeling? I know Search and Destroy, playing a lot, really patiently, getting the information, staying down. How'd you feel in the series overall?
Yeah, we've practiced a lot, and I've been told a lot by you to just sit and just wait for them to push up. So I tried doing that, and it actually worked multiple times. So yeah, feeling good.
Awesome. Bring us home, Jacob. So next match, I believe, is Sunday. How are you feeling? What's the preparation like as we head to the rest of the season? We got a gauntlet. There's some teams, that are going to be challenging. How you as the captain and, Ray as the returners, how are you going to keep this team focused as the ups and downs of the season are inevitable?
Yeah, right now I believe our game is on Sunday, right before the Super Bowl. But yeah, no, hopefully we just keep reps. Is kind of like the ideal thing right now to get us better. Because I feel like after us literally scrimming, like twice, I felt like we were better as a team, and I think if we just keep doing that, individually and as a team, we will get better as a whole. So.
We just gotta hold each other accountable just to make sure that, you know, lift each other up, come out to practice, play hard, try to keep the fuse small. Definitely know I can work on that a little bit too, but just hold each other accountable and just know our full potential because we have the gun skill. We just need to hold ourselves accountable and show that we're dedicated.
Absolutely.
Sir.
Appreciate y'all for tuning in on the stream. Appreciate the players for stopping in for a quick interview. Back in action on Sunday. We'll get details out if you want to tune in, and I'm live.
Might be Thursday. Might be tomorrow.
Might be tomorrow. That was the original schedule time. So just put those notifications in. Drop the subscribe if you haven't already. If you're watching the VOD, appreciate you as well. I know, shout out to Trey. Trey wanted the link. Trey was frying. So shout out to Trey. Shout out to Stevens Point. Good luck the rest of the season. Like I said, we've been there. We know how it is starting up a program. So stay at it. And good luck the rest of the way. If you need anything from us, let us know. You need to scrim, practice, whatever the case may be, let us know.